Bill Balleza, how you doing? It's great to see you.
Oh, it's good to be here. You know, I walked in the building, and it's like I never left, even though it's been nearly 3 years.
Like a time warp. I mean, when we were just saying that it was 2020 when you retired, I was thinking, wait a minute, this must be wrong. You've stayed busy since that time. In fact, just this morning, you were downtown.
Right, I was emceeing the annual City of Houston Salute to Veterans. I've done that for over 20 years now. And talking about the weather, the mayor says, by the way, it's kind of warm right now, but just wait a few minutes because it's going to cool down later today.
Big time. And I know this day, Veterans Day, is so meaningful. I have family members who served, you served, and for you to be part of this community here in Houston and to be part of this event every single year, what are you feeling on a day like today? Because it's been a few decades since you served.
That's right. You know, when I came back from Vietnam, in 1969, I didn't tell anybody that I had been in the Marine Corps, let alone that I was in Vietnam, or that I was a sniper, because it was a very unpopular war.
Yeah.
And unless you were around in the 60s and 70s, you really wouldn't understand how much people resented both the war and the warriors who fought in it. I mean, that doesn't happen today.
Yeah.
So it wasn't until the mid 80s when the Vietnam War wall was celebrated in Washington, D.C., dedicated, that I began to finally say, I'm a veteran. It took 15 years.
You know, Bill, that gives me chills hearing you say that, because serving our country is one of the most honorable things that someone could do. And the fact that you felt like you had to hide it, it's heartbreaking.
It had a lot to do with the time. It was the 1960s.
Yeah.
A lot of revolution going on in that time. People resented our involvement in Vietnam, and also the Marines, sailors, soldiers, and airmen who were fighting in the war. So it was like a point of shame, and so we kind of hid it, you know.
Wow. Well, I'm glad we're able to celebrate it today.
Yeah, me too.
And to look back on these photos. You look exactly the same. Hair's a little bit darker back then. You look great. Interestingly, after your time serving, thank you again for your service.
Oh, it was an honor. It was an honor and a privilege.
In 1970, you actually went to San Antonio to go to school.
Yes.
And you started working at a local TV station there, and you were a floor camera operator.
That's correct.
And that's how your TV station, how your career started. Go ahead.
Right. I went to work at our sister station, KSAT, in San Antonio, and the only job available, of course, I had no experience, but I was offered a job as a floor camera person, and I took it, and I worked there for about 18 months and really enjoyed it. I loved the business. I could smell the television station when I was walking to it from San Antonio College, 2 blocks away.
What did it smell like?
It smelled like victory. Remember that napalm line from the movie?
Yeah.
No, it was in my blood, you know, from the very beginning.
It was like you were destined to do it,
Oh,
and that was
yeah.
the beginning of your career, because then you moved to San Francisco, worked for Cron out there as a reporter, young reporter, in fact, the youngest reporter at, what, 23 years old on the team?
23 years old. The next youngest reporter was 31. And then 2 years later, we came to Houston, and I've been here ever since. For 47 years on air here.
Started with another TV station here in 1973 and 1980.
There's another
KPRC.
television station here?
Oh, no, we're the only ones for sure. Hey, Bill, when you see these videos that we're rolling on screen right now, looking back during this time, I know you have covered natural disasters, you have interviewed dignitaries all over the world, covered some of the biggest stories over the decades. What really stands out to you, and what do you make of, I mean, look at young Bill Balleza there on the screen.
You know, people ask me that question all the time, Derek, and really I have to say that the stories that involve people are the ones that intrigue me the most. It wasn't necessarily that I covered the death of John Paul II, the election of Pope Francis, the start of the Second Gulf War from the aircraft carrier Truman. Those are big stories.
Yeah.
But the stories that really meant the most to me were the stories that involved people. The Christmas in 1970, when a woman called me and said that she was raising her 7 grandchildren and had no Christmas for them. And I did a story on it for the 6 o'clock news, and there was a line of cars at her house bringing food and I mean, I'm choked up thinking about it.
Wow.
Those are the stories that really have resonated with me the most, that meant the most. The stories about normal people here in Houston going through the struggles of life. It's been everything for me.
Well, that's incredible, and it's a testament to your, the reasons why you've worked in television for as long as you have. You also, in addition to being a television anchor here in Houston over the decades, you're a family man. You have 3 children, 2 daughters, and a son.
Correct.
Heidi and Kate and Travis.
Right.
And your wife, Missy. Oh, here's your whole family.
Yeah, there they are. I think this was when I was retiring. They came into the station. Yeah, I'm so proud of my children. I love them so much. I mean, Missy and I, so fortunate to have had such wonderful children. It's just, and that's
Brinkley?
That's Brinkley, yeah.
How old is Brinkley now? 12 or so?
Tragically, Brinkley died last year. Now we have another puppy that looks exactly like him named Tuppence.
Oh, well.
He's also a King Charles Cavalier, and they're like
such good dogs.
They're like identical twins.
Oh my gosh, Tuppence. Well, rest in peace, Brinkley. I'm so sorry I didn't
we had him
realize.
for 13 years. We miss him terribly.
It's a long time.
Tuppence is making a big difference though in our lives.
I bet, right?
Yeah.
Dogs are everything. Before we take a quick commercial break, are you still woodworking?
I am. I made a lot of furniture in my time. Desks, chairs, cabinets, and all manner of things. And finally, Missy said, "We have enough stuff. Don't make any more big
Stop
things.
making
All the kids
furniture."
have furniture." So I started making boxes. In fact, when I retired, I came on your program here, and we gave away some boxes.
I remember that. The viewers were very excited about this.
Derek, I have boxes on every flat surface in the house right now. I can't bear to part with them.
They're beautiful. I mean, these aren't just boxes. These are works of art, Bill, and I think it's incredible. I think you should keep making them.
Thank
Missy,
you. I
you can
will.
just send them my way. How about that? And it's been so nice seeing you at dinners with, again, Frank Billingsley, his husband Kevin, with Dominique, of course. It's great that you always make time to reconnect with some people. Look, this is in Frank's backyard. I think he was serving some sort of festive cocktail there.
Well, you guys are my family. I mean, I was here 40 years, and half that time with the people that we're together with now. Frank, Dominique, you, so many others. I mean, Lauren, who leaves today tragically.
Lauren Freeman, today's her last day. Yeah, we will miss her.
Yeah.
It's an incredible group, and it truly is an extended family for us here at KPRC, and we're glad you always make time to come back and see us.
Oh, listen, I wouldn't have it any other way. I love it here.
Good. Well, I love sitting next to you, Bill. We're going to have some fun on today's show, as always.